Game 1 of the NBA Finals.
We've been building to this all season, the NBA Finals. Welcome and thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1. And for Brooklyn, Dimon at the 1 with Thomas at the 2. Porter Jr. is the 4 with Claxton at the 5. And it's Mann in at the 3. You look at Minnesota, this is the dream that this team and their players had at the start of the season. Now these teams get to live it.
Well, the pressure and stakes are at their greatest. Every decision and miscue is going to be analyzed and overanalyzed. You have to keep your cool and trust what got you here.
Reed, book it, and it's Randall with the assist.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Here's Thomas for 3. Count it from distance.
Well, there's no question. Thomas has the green light from out there.
Outside Edwards. Back to DiVincenzo. Pass to McDaniels. Up top Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
Thomas passes to Claxton. Count it. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Jordy Fernandez and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Back to you, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
Sometimes when you expect Randall to bulldoze his way to the bucket, he'll catch you off guard and pull up effectively.
Pass to Dimon. Launches the 3. Rebound Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Now here's DiVincenzo. Off target with the 3. Here's Dimon. DiVincenzo covering. Porter the pass to Thomas. Connects from downtown. Thomas has got 8.
And Thomas right there just did a great job making himself available. Getting to his spot, ready to fire.
Outside McDaniels. Man with a double team. Pass to Reed. Back to Daniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Randall, good.
Boy, down low, Randall can throw those 250 LBs around and create havoc. Tough for the defense to slow him down.
Now here's Mann. Porter from outside. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The 3. And Edwards, good for 3.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back. Right back at you.
Here's Thomas for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. 11 points in the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo with the nice touch on the inside shot. Well, he really knows how to make it work at close range.
Here's Dimon. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Timberwolves trail by 3. Reed for 3. Claxton with a rebound. Here's Thomas. Randall pulls down the board.
Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
Edwards can't hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The 3 is up. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Thomas. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
12 consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's Dimon. After the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Thomas misses.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Lets the three fly. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Thomas. A full line change here for Brooklyn. Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Clark comes in for McDaniels. Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards looking it over. Clark left side. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's Edwards on the wing. Knocks down the long J. Edwards got 6 points.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples. And the energy is palpable in this arena. For 3, Conley. No good. Would have counted had it gone. Cam Thomas getting it done for Brooklyn. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. Sharp out there with Michael Porter. Then it's Zaire Williams. And it's Martin in at the point. So that's the Nets 5. And here's Porter outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
Randall, good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Martin. Left side, Williams. Down low. Here's Porter. Randall pulls down the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
And that one good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now.
The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Randall with a steal. Clark outside. Pass to Dillingham. From deep, Conley. Outside for Randall. Jacks up a 3. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Timberwolves?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. Mann comes in for Wilson. Thomas, he's checked in for Williams. Dimon comes in for Martin. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Naz Reid's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He was harping on the number of offensive rebounds that they've given up. He told them they have to recommit to the defensive glass. He said, quote, "We're not walking away with the W if we don't box out." A simple message, guys, but an important one.
Thank you for that, Allie. Minnesota in the lead. And Claxton comes to help. Reid in the post. Working on Claxton. Now DiVincenzo. Oh, Claxton with a rebound.
Under heavy duress, that's a low percentage shot. You gotta find something better than that.
Free throw good. Thomas.
When you watch Cam Thomas go on one of his patented scoring outbursts, it's reminiscent of the microwave. He heats up quickly and can carry the offense in stretches.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And Edwards, here we go. Getting a good look. Edwards.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Thomas. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Oh, my. Big points from Thomas. Never scared to take big shots.
Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Outside DiVincenzo. Outside Reed. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Porter.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Thompson outside. Now Porter to take the lead. Cash from downtown.
He's got that clutch gene. It's in his DNA for sure.
It's a three-point game. Here's McDaniels. Randall connects. And a great pass to hit him in stride.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Thomas fires. It's money from deep.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, yeah! That's good!
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
McDaniels with it, and it's man picking him up. Edwards. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Here's Thomas. Let's loose for three. McDaniels with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now.
Porter, and he nails it.
And Porter Jr. is a big shot maker. Love having that opportunity.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They don't want to waste time here. If they can score fast enough, they can go back on D and try to get a stop instead of having to foul.
Here's Edwards from downtown. Oh, he cannot hit. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Thomas fires. Booyah! He sinks the triple. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And it always takes a lot of pressure off the team when they get the win in Game 1.
It's the most important game of the series. They've shown they know how to beat this team. The formula's in place. Now they just have to stick with it for the next few games.
So that's a wrap for the first game of the NBA Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And let's reveal our player of the game, Michael Porter.
Money to fire.